you played 2K against anybody on the Kings?
I played against Justin James, the other rookie, and I played against Winion before he got traded to the Blazers. So, but no, that's about it.
Did you grow up playing 2K?
I did.
So you are in 2K20. What was that like to see yourself in the game?
It was weird. None of this kind of stuff feels real. I don't know. It's cool.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA. It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight we'll be watching the Utah Jazz playing against the Houston Rockets. Looking at Houston, they've been more than effective thus far in the playoffs. Only 3 losses to this point. And without question, this is a team playing with the utmost confidence. To call this a one-sided series might be an understatement. Jack, is there any hope of making this a contest?
I don't see any drastic changes that could be made to spark a comeback in the series. At this point, I think we're just playing for pride.
It ain't over till it's over, Ernie. Everyone expects you to get eliminated now, so the pressure's off. Just play your game.
Well, you said it ain't over till it's over. Let me write that down.
No one's ever said that in the history of
it ain't over till it's what?
Over. Oh. OVA.
The famous We Love Houston sign just off Interstate 10. We're coming to you from the Toyota Center in the biggest city in the Lone Star State. Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. On the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. DA, it's all yours.
Head coach Quinn Snyder is trying to help.
He is doing a great job. Thank you, DA. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, they've got Nikola Jokic. Davis is out there with Worthy. Then there's Doncic, and it's Parker in at the point guard. And for Houston, they've got Malone. Russell Westbrook out there with Mitchell. Then it's Olajuwon, and it's Mashburn in at the 3. Win the tip. Now Westbrook. And stolen by Worthy. Westbrook with the steal. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot at center.
And it's the fearlessness of Westbrook. It's really refreshing to watch. When he's deep inside, he just goes right at you.
Oh, here's Parker. Pass to Doncic. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker.
The veteran eyes see all. Frenchie with the tremendous look to make that play happen.
To the middle. Malone gets the bucket.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
The Jazz on offense. Parker passes to Davis. Doncic dishes to Parker. Inside, Worthy. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
For 3, Westbrook. And Jokic with the rebound. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for Utah. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Pass to Mashburn. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Here's Westbrook. Off the inbound, no good. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
Yeah, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone, and I'm sure they feel unstoppable. Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Malone with the block. It's trailed by 3. Here's Mashburn. He's off on that one. Davis with some nice D. 3 on 3. Here's Worthy. The Rockets pull it in. They want that intensity to carry over from that victory on Friday.
Yeah, and that one, their rebounding was the difference. Big disparity between the two teams.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
Utah leading by 3. Doncic left side. It's Jokic top of the key. Doncic kicks to Parker. This is it to Jokic. 5 to shoot. Here's Parker. Another miss by Utah. The Rockets have gotten 3 big shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Jazz will take it. So it's the Jazz now. He dishes it to Doncic. Shoots over Malone. Doncic, no good. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. It's a 3-point game. The pass to Mashburn. On the clock, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, and Mashburn, really one of the more versatile guys at that forward position. He can score, rebound, and pass all at a high level.
This is his first chance at the line tonight. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
And that's a rare missed opportunity for him. He did put his goal up until that point.
Doncic against Mitchell. To end the drought. No good on that one. And the Rockets take it the other way. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook.
If you guard Donovan Mitchell, I don't know how you defend him with that little float game he has.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz.
Let's see who's the loudest.
For Mitchell. And a switcher also for Utah. Chambers is checked in for Nikola Jokic. For Utah, they've gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Malone against Davis. Back to Doncic. It's in. It's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
They get a hand on it. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Richmond with the defensive effort. It's trailed by 3. Westbrook passes to Malone. And then Malone with the dunk.
Love the attitude of Westbrook. Continues to improve at running the offense and finding ways to create opportunities for his team.
Now, here's Doncic. 7 points in the game. Parker passes to Davis. Here's Doncic. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 9 points for Luka Doncic.
That's next level stuff from AD. One of the great scorers in the game. He draws the eyes of the defense and locates the open man.
Richmond against Doncic. Now here's Richmond. He's guarded closely. It's good on the putback.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound. And then the skill is sitting out the home.
Davis misses to Worthy. Parker outside. Pass to Davis. Shot clock at 6. Here's Worthy. Buckets with the rebound. Richmond outside to the left side wing. And it's Westbrook. That time on the assist by Richmond. Westbrook's got 6.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Utah's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Parker kicks to Doncic. Dishes it to Davis. Out to Doncic. Back to Davis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
We'll see if they can finally hold on to a lead. It's been back and forth all night.
Both teams putting forth their best efforts right now. This is the kind of game fans pay to see.
And Houston calls their first time out of the game.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Here's what Utah's going with right now. Sijakovic is checked in for Worthy. Fisher comes in for Doncic. And Smith subbed in for Tony Parker.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Davis. And Antonio McDyess pulls it down. Here's Richmond, and it's blocked.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Down low. And Antonio McDyess pulls it down. Here's Strickland. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Jazz trail by 3. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Back to Smith. Pass to Chambers. It's good, the assist that time from Smith.
He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
1:29 left here in the opening quarter. The guy's trying to get open. Johnson can't hit.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
You know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Here's Fisher. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. He lines it up. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
There's a minute left to play here in the first. Richmond against Sijakovic. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got his second bucket of the night.
And inviting contact, that's something that Richmond does as well as anybody.
Here's Fisher. Smith kicks to Fisher. To the inside. And Davis puts it in. Davis has got his second bucket.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Here's Richmond, and Davis sends it back.
What's crazy about AD as a shot blocker, he can block your shot at all 3 levels.
And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for the Utah Jazz. It's good. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
On the wing, Johnson releases from the wing and cruises.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz lead by 1. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas.
They can't play.
Nikola Jokic, a former second-round pick, turned star in the league, talks about what the game means to him.
Basketball, like passion or love, like, that is the thing I play like when I know.
In basketball, Greg, a big deal in Jokic's native land of Serbia.
And I love his creativity. There's an artistry and a freedom in how he plays the game.
Back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. And guys, what we've been watching with the Jazz, what are you guys seeing out there?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
Richmond is out there with Kersey. Then there's McDyess. Then it's Johnson. And it's Strickland in at the 1 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Stolen by McDyess. Here's Richmond. Oh, good on the shot. The Jazz go the other way with it. Davis inside. McDyess on him. Davis finds Smith. Fires it up. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Johnson. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Well, guys, this first half has been about as tightly contested as you could hope for.
There have been a lot of lead changes.
Passes it to Fisher. Back to Jackson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Johnson inside. He's covered by Fisher. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. The Rockets have missed both free throws they've attempted tonight. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for the Rockets. And Utah also making a switch. Jokic is checked in. What's up? And that one falls for Johnson. Utah trailing here. Smith with it, kicks it to Jackson. Over Kersey. And McDyess pulls it down. McDyess has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Mitchell. From down in the low post, it goes. Mitchell's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Already with a bullseye on his back, Donovan Mitchell reacts to the defense, and he scores.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Utah shooting their first free throw of the night. And the Rockets making a change here. Olajuwon's checked in. free throw drops for Smith. For Houston, they've gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to fall in the second quarter. Outstanding shooter. The pass to McDuffie. Some nice passing there by Houston. Olajuwon drawn the double team. Blanketed by the D, who fights to the rim for the layup. And the Rockets lead by 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
It's blocked. An even 3-on-3 break. It's tipped. Jokic with the steal. Smith with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Smith feeling it out a bit. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Both teams deciding to change it up. Free throw drop for Smith. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Houston. Puts up a 3. They get it back.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. Jokic passes to Jackson. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Houston on the break. Near the 3-point line, it's Westbrook. Rebound, Utah.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
That's to Olajuwon. Here's Westbrook. Back to Olajuwon. And the shot goes in. Olajuwon's got 8.
And that's just too deep. Olajuwon with way too many moves in there. Almost automatic.
Smith kicks to Doncic. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Olajuwon with the block. Smith against Westbrook.
Without a doubt, one of the most versatile shot blockers in the game. Olajuwon does it in the painted area as well as along the perimeter.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
Especially given the height disadvantage. I love the way he created space for his shot.
Utah calls timeout. Smith. Malone against Worthy. Shoots over Malone. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Great focus on the defensive end there to contest that shot.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look. The uncanny ability to time the tip in. He does this night in and night out.
Jazz trail by 6. Parker dishes to Doncic. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
And how about the balance of Doncic on that possession? Amazing at just absorbing the contact and still with the strength to finish.
Peja Stojakovic. He's checked in for Steven Jackson. No good on the free throw.
And possesses such a refined feel for the game that Doncic knows he has what it takes to be a great player in this league.
Here in the second quarter, he's looking much more comfortable with this offense.
Now here's Parker. 12 points in the game hit for him. Pass to Stojakovic. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Beat down that one from long distance. 14 points for Luka Doncic.
It's clear that Doncic has the touch from three-point land. Now he just needs the consistency.
Pass to Mitchell. Here's the three. They get it again. Here's Malone. Can change shot. Here's Olajuwon. And at last they get one to fall. Olajuwon's got 8 points here in this quarter. Doncic feeling it out. Jokic passes to Parker. And the three off target.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Outside Westbrook. Over Parker. Westbrook, no good.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding.
Wasted no time on that one. Stojakovic has got his first basket of the night.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
For three, Westbrook. It's rebounded by Doncic.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky.
And the shot goes in. Doncic has got 16 points.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
And the pass to Mitchell. Pass to Olajuwon. Houston needs to get a shot. Here's Westbrook, and he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 8.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the side.
Proving once again that when you attack with confidence, good things tend to happen.
And the Jazz call time here. Hakeem Olajuwon with a strong contribution so far in this one.
The man has been relentless scoring inside, attacking the rim every chance he gets. Their defense has been powerless to stop him. We'll see what adjustments they make coming out of this timeout.
So both teams making some changes here. Parker, right side. He kicks it to Doncic. Teardrop shot. Here's Jokic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Magic Johnson picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw contact.
For Utah, they have gone 2 for 3 at the foul line in this one. Free throw, good. Jokic.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
And Jokic drops them both.
Because he knows he makes a living at the line. He invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
On the wing, Richmond. Defended by Stojakovic. And he makes that one. Richmond's got 6 points.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Doncic passes to Jokic. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the pace.
McDyess kicks to Johnson. against Tony Parker. That is his first foul of the game as he's checked in for Malone. The Jazz also changing it up. Chambers comes in for Jokic, and Fisher subbed in for Luka Doncic. Here's Strickland. 1:02 left to play here in the second quarter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Houston shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. He hits both from the strike. 59 seconds left in the first half. Fisher against Johnson. Left of the wing. Here's Parker. Count that one.
Sneaking inside, converting the high percentage look. Something Parker does well.
And the Rockets with possession here. Here's Johnson. And Davis sends it back. Here's Stojakovic. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Percy passes to Richmond. No one near him. Count it, good. Richmond's got 4 points in the quarter. And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Utah. The wing, Davis. Back to Parker. The dish to Fisher. Over Strickland. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. AD.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Looking at Houston, maybe they haven't been as superior in this game as they've been in the previous 3, but they're still in position to advance with a 4-0 sweep and get a few extra days off before the next round. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, their success was largely about second chance points. They crashed the offensive boards heavy in the first half. I love how they fight for every 50-50 ball like it's the last ball on earth.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Utah?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants it more.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz, we've got Worthy. Jokic is out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Parker, and it's Doncic in at shooting guard. Here's Davis. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Outside Worthy. Pass to Parker. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Malone, and that one's good. Parker. And the Jazz lead by 1.
A quick release to get it off. Parker undeterred with a hand in his face.
Here's Westbrook. Yes, it is. For that is a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night as we approach the fourth quarter. Still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Parker finds Doncic. To the inside. Jokic. Malone with the block.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
Here's Doncic. Good for his 8th field goal. He's attempted a dozen shots.
And the level of concentration that Doncic has, even under pressure, this guy is cool as a cucumber.
Westbrook wide open. He fired. Offensive rebound. Malone trying to break free. That one good for 2. Olajuwon's got 12 points in the game.
And the second chance points aren't easy to come back. It's all about effort and hard work. And he has today made it look easy.
That's a carryover from the way he played in their last game. All-out energy plays on his way to a huge performance.
The shot will not fall. Good D by Mitchell. Houston in the lead. 2 minutes into the second half of play now, and plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And there's the call. Utah the foul.
You know, because Donovan Mitchell is so explosive, few guys have the energy, the effort, and the discipline to guard him on a nightly basis.
And he makes the first.
High character kid, well spoken. In fact, Mitchell's pre-draft interviews helped him rocket up the board.
And he makes both free throws.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Jazz trail by 3. Parker dishes to Davis. And here is Parker. Passes it to Jokic. Tries from 16. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got 4 assists in the game. Outside Westbrook. Over Parker. Goes back up. Here's Malone. And he draws the foul. Chance for another point at the free throw line. It's going to be on Jokic.
I love watching Malone just use that strength. He's so good at just kind of burrowing his way inside and then finishing above the rim.
And the Jazz making a change here. Jackson's checked in. free throw drops from Malone.
And Malone, a remarkable power forward. His footwork, incredible. And that jump shot is wet.
And the Jazz call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
And it's Parker with the ball, bringing it up for Utah. He dishes it to Doncic. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Malone.
Well, when we talk about AD as an athlete, a major component to that is his body control. Able to adjust off contact to finish the play.
Throw good, Davis.
What I love about AD, he doesn't just have a well-rounded game. He's elite at both ends of the floor.
In Westbrook, here we go to the middle, Malone. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his fourth assist in this one. Jazz trail by 3. Outside. This is to Doncic. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Ashburn, the pass to Olajuwon. Over Parker. Olajuwon can't hit. Jazz have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. The pass to Davis. Shoots over Malone. Here's Jokic. And Jokic throws it down hard.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatic.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Parker. Clock at 4. Westbrook can't get it to go.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Jackson passes to Jokic. For the lead. And he sinks the layup. Jokic has got 6 here in this quarter.
Whoa, he really got his defender on his heels on that one. What a fantastic play, guys.
Now Westbrook, 10 points for him. And it's sent back by Jokic. And he's able to get it back. Down low. Here's Davis. That's in. Coming off the assist from Jokic. Now it's a 3-point Jazz lead. Timeout called the Rockets. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
You have to make it harder for him to score. Deny the ball, even double. Whatever it takes to force someone else to beat you.
Utah also making some changes. Chambers is checked in for Davis. Fisher comes in for Doncic. And Smith subbed in for Tony Parker. Here's Strickland. Pass to Kersey. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Kersey's got his first points of the night.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to him. Smith
gets to Jackson. Over for Percy, and Utah again with the bucket.
And how's that for a move? The killer crossover. It's a thing of beauty.
Here's Strickland, covered by Smith. And it's Strickland missing. McDyess. Good defense by Jokic.
And the pressure he's put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
For Utah, they have shot a good percentage from the free throw line so far. They've made 5 out of 6.
Shoot 2.
That one is off. Stojakovic is checked in for the Jazz. On the second free throw. Nuggets trail by 4. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bangs home the trifecta. Richmond's got 11.
He is just always a step ahead of the defense. Magic runs this offense with absolute precision.
It's to Jokic. The Rockets pull it in. McDyess has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Johnson against Fisher. Richmond outside. Over Stojakovic. And that will go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Jazz have gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime. Shooting 8 of 15. Going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you got to protect the ball.
Stojakovic against Richmond. Over Stojakovic. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got 5 points in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Smith against Johnson. Nice shot by Smith. And the Jazz lead by 1. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
And the shot is good from Johnson.
And when you have this kind of size as a point guard, what a tremendous advantage. Magic can really match up with all 5 positions.
Here's Jokic. Headshot off the mark. And the Rockets take it the other way. Inside. Here's Richmond. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
For Houston, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And so Richmond nails both of them. Jazz trail by 3. Smith the pass to Jokic. Back to Smith. The Jazz working the ball around now.
He got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Stojakovic against Richmond. Over Stojakovic. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Jazz. It's rebounded by Johnson.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Smith dishes to Fisher. Chambers controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Chambers got 4 this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
One time left in the third quarter. The shot's good from Nikola Jokic.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
Johnson outside. And the layup's good off the glass. Johnson's got 15.
And that's just more for Magic. And for all of his unselfish ways, if he wanted to, this guy could probably score like this on a nightly basis.
Olajuwon's checked in for Houston. Worthy's checked in for Utah. There's 42 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. He has 6.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Johnson against Smith. Here's Kersey. And another 3 for Houston.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you can ask for.
Outside. Pass it to Jokic. 15 seconds left here in the third quarter. He scores his 6th bucket from the floor with that one. He's shot the ball 11 times. Johnson with it. 15 points in the game. To the inside. And Olajuwon with the basket on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 3 assists tonight. And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading baskets. Houston on top, up 2. We'll be back shortly live from Houston, Texas. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Olajuwon is out there with Malone. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then it's Richmond. And it's Johnson in at the 2. It's the 5 for Houston right now. Count it, and the 5. It's on Luka Doncic.
There's a certain resiliency to this team, and you're starting to see it.
Well within striking range. Now is when you have to lock in at both ends.
The Jazz making a switch here. Parker's checked in. Free throw drops from Malone. Oh, here's Parker. The feed to Doncic. And it's good on the assist by Parker. And that's now 20 points for Luka Doncic. Outside Westbrook. And he's good on the three ball.
Sometimes it's all about patience. His first year of the game, something to build on.
Jazz trail by 6. And there's the pass to Davis. It's stolen by Olajuwon. Ashburn, the pass to Johnson. And the slam dunk by Johnson.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the deepest knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Here's Doncic. Again, the Jazz score.
And he's capable of scoring from anywhere, really. Doncic has a strong grasp here of the mid-range.
Johnson outside. And some nice passing there by Houston. For 3, Westbrook. And another 3 for Houston.
And that's his second triple of the half. None for him going into the break.
Parker passes to Worthy. Feeds it to Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Hakeem Olajuwon.
It's not just the size of AD, it's the quickness. Allows him to beat defenders in traffic, forcing fouls.
That free throw, no good.
And just so frustrating for a team when you collectively go cold at the line. And that's happened to them here in the second half.
Houston making a switch. Mitchell's checked in. And Utah with a change here, too. Jackson's checked in. And he's good on the second. Rockets leading by 8. For 3, Westbrook. Rebound, Utah. Davis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Baseline try. Olajuwon grabs the miss. Olajuwon's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And they pick up 2. Westbrook's got the lead up to 10 now for Houston.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up there.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they executed. After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
For Anthony Davis. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Rockets. They've led by as much as 10. Lays it up off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 9. Jazz have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Outside Worthy. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here, we're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Doncic. Shakes off the strong D and gets the bucket for 2. Doncic has got 24.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Fades and shoots. Here's Westbrook. And he comes up with the deuce. Westbrook's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And the officials have called the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, but in the first half, he was just purely flawless as a ball secure. But that certainly hasn't been the case here in the second half.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Olajuwon, and that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Westbrook's got his 6th assist on the night. Jazz trail by 11. Parker passes to Davis. Doncic against Mitchell. Back to Davis, releases. Jokic with the rebound.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Mitchell. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Well, not hard to see why they are giving up points on this one. Just too many good looks from in close.
Arthur finds Doncic. Over Mitchell. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. Houston leading by 13. Worthy pulls it in.
Offensively, that's how you want to end the possession, except for the result.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3-ball. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter. Now a timeout called by Houston. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Jokic, he's checked in for Steven Jackson. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, over that last break, I listened to Mike D'Antoni talk to his team. He said, I want us to play as though we're behind. We're good when we play with urgency. We're bad when we become complacent. Don't become complacent. Let's go. Guys?
Their interior has been inferior defensively. It has got to tighten up.
High post, Davis. He's against Olajuwon. Davis dishes to Worthy. 6 on the shot clock. Doncic left hook. It's good. Doncic has got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Trying to slice into this deficit every time up the floor. Terrific quarter for him.
Westbrook passes to Olajuwon. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Westbrook's got his 8th assist in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Tony. And that's 31 points for Luka Doncic.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to wheel his team back in the game.
Here's Westbrook, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
Parker passes to Jokic. Malone with the block.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there's a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Ooh, put a little extra on that.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, but not that time. And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a 3-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up. Free throw, good. Jokic. Here's Westbrook. Unloads. They grab their own miss. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And that one falls for Olajuwon. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Jokic. Pass to Doncic. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 33.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
Westbrook passes to Malone. Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Not just swinging the ball around the perimeter aggressive move inside.
Jazz trail by 14. Utah calls timeout.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Jordan player of the game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seemed almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
Now with the conference finals within reach, he was not going to let it slip away. Olajuwon over with the double team. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. So it's the Jazz now. Worthy kicks to Davis. On the wing, Doncic. Covered by Mitchell. Olajuwon with the block, but he recovers it. He blocks it again.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist. Olajuwon's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
That kick takes the beat totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Got it, and the Houston lead has been cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from Doncic.
And already in his career, Doncic displays a remarkable amount of pro moves, including that floater right there.
Mitchell outside, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Westbrook.
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
Doncic against Mitchell. Doncic bounce pass. Here's Jokic, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Jokic has got 19 points.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
Pass to Mashburn. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Olajuwon. Over Jokic. Olajuwon, no luck. Jazz trail by 12. 1:06 left to play here in the fourth. Doncic against Mitchell. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of mid-air.
And guys, just really impressed. They made big plays when it counted, and that's why it's going to be on to the next round for Houston.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed. Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
They gave the team tremendous energy tonight. The fans were fantastic. It was a true home court advantage.
Shooting for Utah, Nikola Jokic. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Free throw, good. Jokic. Nurkic drops them both. They're in good position here to ride it out.
Well, certainly. If they just play smart, this game's over.
Here's Westbrook. Bradley with some nice D. And it's Utah's ball. Basket counts. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Westbrook surveying the D. And that's going to do it for this series. They'll move on. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably means this thing would start tomorrow.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference semifinals. For Steve Smith, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. See you later.